Hello and welcome to game number 2 or 3, whichever you prefer, for the Thor Open Qualifiers number 8. And that is right, number 8. There is of course 8 qualifiers in total, so that means that this is the last chance for these teams to get themselves an invite to the Thor Open, which is next weekend already, 8th and 9th December. And we're going to see which one of these two teams is going to be taking home that title, taking home that invite, and which one is going to go home with a tail between their legs, not getting anything at all apart from the glory of having the second place, which is not that much glory, to be fair. You just heard me say game number 2 or 3. That is correct. It is a best out of 3, and there has been some issues. We were in game number 1 when the servers crashed, unfortunately. And we were not able to get a load. Load was not possible, so we had to do a remake from scratch. Now here comes the funny part. In the game that was crashed, when we were 15 minutes in or so, the game was heavily in favor of 3D Max, or was in favor of 3D Max, and it was the Radiant, or the other team, Team Qojqva, that actually won the game that was remade. So 3D Max is wanting to have the score being 1-1. With this being the decider match, while Team Qojqva wants the game to be, you know, just 1-0 in favor of them. It's, you know, simple logic, I guess. But that means that we don't know really yet who is gonna be, which game this is gonna be. We're just gonna gas the game. We're just gonna see a good game, hopefully. But that is some of the chat that you might be seeing, as the chats were not really friendly towards each other. So yeah, let's just see. We have got ourselves an Undying being banned out, as well as a Bounty Hunter, a Magnus, and a Bat Rider, which will mean that the Templar Assassin was the first pickup for 3D Max, and a Wisp as well. And Qojqva, they're gonna use, well, we're gonna see a turnaround actually. They're gonna pick up the Sven. Sven was on the side of 3D Max in the previous game, and the Templar Assassin was on the other side previous game, so interesting to note. We're gonna have a Darkseer being picked up as well as a Jakiro, so that is gonna be their lineup, or at least so far. We have got, of course, long lane Darkseer, Jakiro and Sven duo / tri-lane, depending on what they want to be having. And we're gonna see if what else they're gonna get with it. I'm kind of thinking Enigma for the Dire team. We'll find out though, and we'll also find out which hero we're gonna see together with that Wisp. Of course, the Chaos Knight is still a good solution there, and they probably need to pick it up now if they want to have one of those combinations together with those Wisp, that Wisp that we are used to seeing. So not just a Chaos Knight, but also a Tiny, perhaps, or something like that. But we'll find out soon enough, as we have already got the Templar Assassin for the mid lane. And we might actually see a Darkseer going towards the mid lane against that, actually, because that is very annoying, as you will be well aware of. Wow, English, I know.
10 seconds.
But we're gonna see if they pick up the Windrunner instead, so that's gonna be their long lane solo probably. And that means that we're gonna see some heroes being banned out. That would make good combinations with the Wisp, probably. Unless they're just not afraid of that and thinking, you know what, we don't care what you do, we're going with our own plan, in which case they would ban out stuff that would be against their own plan. But they ban out the Chaos Knight still, so that's indeed gonna be that one. With the Radiant team being the next one to ban out stuff. Radiant team, of course, being 3D Max. Dire team being called Team Qojqva, though I do believe they have a different name, but I am not aware of that one. And this is the one that they have listed in the brackets, so that is why I call them Team Qojqva. But we'll find out. We have indeed a Tiny being banned out, as well as the Queen of Pain on the side of 3D Max. Queen of Pain was played in the previous game against the Templar Assassin in the mid lane, so that one is no longer in the pool. And I have to see something else against the Templar Assassin, which of course might still be the Darkseer, but we'll find out soon enough, sooner or later anyway. We're gonna have the Enigma still being banned out. As I said, that was a good hero to have on the Dire side still, but not wanting to have those. Even though on the Radiant side that might actually be nice too. I mean, normally against that Sven you would find heroes that can do something against BKB, so you would have Bane and Faceless Void and Enigmas also, or Beastmasters even, but not going to be having that. And it's actually Windrunner already picked up, so no Beastmaster regardless. It's going to be a Chen being banned out here for the Dire team. They 3D Max played it in the previous game, and they don't want to be dealing with that one again. And we're going to be seeing the last ban out coming from 3D Max. It's actually first pick that it's apparently on the Dire side. Interesting to note. Leshrac is going to be banned out there as the last one. Of course, a hero that could be doing well together with the Sven and Jakiro, but I mean, they don't really need the Leshrac, so it's going to be Killings. Oh, that is interesting. So that's going to be their either. Oh, either their mid lane or their solo lane. I mean, Klinks is a very annoying to lane, very annoying hero to lane against, regardless, because he has, of course, his searing arrows, which is an orb effect, which means that you can just constantly harass your opponent without really having to enforce the harass from creeps to you. So that is quite a nice pickup, as it's probably either going to be a solo lane or mid or a solo lane top.
10 seconds
Well, we'll
remaining.
find out soon enough. And if it's solo lane top, then we're probably going to see a Darkseer, or they have a lot of options. Darkseer can still go mid. We're going to have a Sven and Jakiro that could go mid in the dual lane.
Reserve time. 5 seconds remain.
We're going to have the Rubik picked up together with the Enchantress on the side of the Dire. So that's going to be their jungle hero still. And Rubik picked up by 3D Max. Nice hero to have, especially against the Jakiro. You can basically steal anything and you'll have a useful spell with that. And of course Rubik, I mean solid support. They still need their carry together with the Rubik and the Wisp though. Will it be a Ricky? Or a Dragonite? Or maybe still a Faceless Void? Maybe a Life Stealer. A Life Stealer would actually be quite nice here. Yeah, there we go. The reason why I said Lifestealer was that a Sven Lifestealer is going to be able to dodge the stuns. Is going to just be, well, he doesn't care about BKBs and stuff. He just eats you up regardless. So it is it's very nice to have that hero against the Sven. As also Enchantress will be quite squishy against Lifestealer. But nice pickup indeed. So that will be the lineup for this game. As I said, Thor Open Qualifiers number 8, the finals between 3D Max and Qojqva, Team Qojqva I should say, for Qojqva +4. And we will see at the end of this match. I mean, I guess if Qojqva wins this, then I think 3D Max will be admitting defeat also, because even in there, if it's indeed 1-1 according to them, then they would have lost regardless. If it would be though a 3D Max that wins this game, we're gonna have to see what's going on, if there's gonna be another game or not, because yeah, it's gonna be some trouble. Wow, I have to take some water. We're gonna follow this Sven. There. Done. I was gonna see Pimplicious living on the edge. Ooh. They haven't seen the Sven yet here, but I don't think they will go. Lineup isn't really ideal for 3D Max for early on.
30 seconds.
But let's see who's playing what, right? Hester Joe Rotten will be playing the Windrunner, meaning that Windrunner will be taking on the mid lane. Ace will be playing the Templar Assassin. He's the player for the long lane solo normally, so I'm curious to see if that's actually going to be the case, if they're actually going to be having the Windrunner mid, but we'll find out soon enough. We're going to see Kun, the stand-in, playing the Rubik. It's going to be Hayek on the Wisp, with Noya, of course, on the carry, on the Lifestealer. For 3D Max on the Radiant side this game. On the Dire side, we're going to have Qojqva's team, who is going to be having the Jakiro bottom, played by Nutty. It's going to be supporting Pimpalicious on his Sven, and also we'll have the Enchantress being making an aggressive tri lane. With there, in Qojqva, with Qojqva himself, we'll be playing that Enchantress there, as we have the mid lane going towards Blister for trying to be up against Templar Assassin, which you will find out soon enough that he's not going to be up against, so we might have a short rotation, with Sing Sing playing the Klinks on the top lane. And it was Blister that picked up the Darkseer there, and right now he sees it, so we might have a rotation of lanes, but we'll find out soon enough, as the counter ward's already going on. This is the perfect counter ward, by the way. It would pick up that ward, it would pick up that ward, and maybe even a ward that is standing around here or something. So nice ward there indeed, as we have got the Enchantress in the jungle, so we'll be making life hard for this bottom tri lane, which is there as well. And if you think about the initiation possibilities for either teams, there's of course a stun coming off from the Sven. Nice initiation. Leshrek, what am I saying? I mean, the Jakiro Ice Path will hit regardless as well. That's the central ward being placed to counter that ward, making sure that that's spawned. Yeah. Yeah, there is gonna be an Ice Path regardless. Enchantress can slow and can just right click stuff, doing quite a bit of damage there. But that's a lot of initiation still. If we look at the Dire's Radiant side, we have got open wounds telekinesis and a wisp tether stun. That is also a lot. So, oh, there's a tether stun already. There's the open wounds and the tether stun. Ice Path locks him in though. Stun still hits on 2, and can they go in on that dual breath? It's not yet there. Just harassment to go away there. But that is what I wanted to say afterwards. So if someone initiates, on one side you're gonna have the Jakiro Ice Path that you're gonna have to deal with, and Pimpalicious' stun, because I mean open wounds will slow, but he will still be able to get his stun off. Regardless, and if you're gonna go the other way around, there will be a telekinesis and a tether stun and a tether to help get your target away. So it will be a very difficult lane for the aggressive tri-lane, or at least making sure that aggressive tri-lanes only work if you get some kills there and farm. So it's gonna be tough to do that. They won't really die, but that's not the point here. That's not what you want to have. I mean, yes, you don't want to die, but you want to do more than just not die. If you just wanted to not die, you will put an offlane there, as we have still got Sing Sing against Ace here. Ace, who is going to play the Templar Assassin, so indeed on a long lane solo. Look at that damage. That is just the orb damage going through. And we still don't have a rotation. We do have the Jakiro thinking about an Ice Path here though, but it's going to be fine. Enchantress having a Dark Troll Warlord as well as a Wildkin, able to throw out some harassment with the Tornado there. But yeah, they got forced all the way back, so that's going to be that. And there's going to be a Wisp who's going to be scouting out the Enchantress there. Tether is up. They're looking for her. They're looking for her. If they find her, open wounds would be there, and that's going to be the end of the Enchantress. She cannot get away. But she is not going to need to. Well, she would be able to get away with an invisibility rune, I guess. But she's not going to need to, because Hayek and Noya is not going to be able to pick up on her. As the sentry ward gets placed here, doesn't scout out any of the other sentry wards that are there. Nor does it scout out that one. Interesting. Nice ward placement. That was one sentry ward already going down. And then now see that one disappearing. But that's not really doing anything anymore. As Sven is going to be in some trouble maybe. And they're going to come in from the side though. Enchantress here together with a Alpha Wolf, able to land some crits. Telekinesis there up on the Enchantress, stunning up the Jakiro as well. There comes the stun, open wounds as well, but the Ice Path blocks in all 3. Qojqva gets a first blood up on Kun, and now we have Wisp trying to get away, but won't be able to do so. Qojqva double kill, dual breath going through, but Noya just will be forced back. Double kill for Qojqva, and what an Ice Path that was. Perfect. The positioning from 3D Max just not in place. Not able to get ahead there, not able to do what they wanted to do, and just blind rage towards their opponent did not work out. Stun to follow up on stuns. In the meantime, Klingsy's of course going for a Orchid of Malevolence, so we'll be having that one. He's doing okay on the farm. He's 21 for 2 as he gets arrested a lot by Ace. Ace doesn't have any ways to scout him out though. So he will be having to wait for that before he can do something. Experience-wise, they're both very even. And last fight actually also, because Templar Assassin has got 25 for 5, so slightly ahead of Sing Sing, but that's not that much. As we have the mid lane is going to be Blister, who is 18 for 2. And the Windrunner has to Joe Rotten, 22 for 5. So slightly in favor of the Windrunner, but not by that much. The level is 6 on the Windrunner, level is 5 and something on the Darkseer. So it has to Joe Rotten slightly ahead, but then again, we'll see how that's going to go. Both heroes made for plays, as in they can't really, and I'm not sure, they probably won't be able to kill each other off. There is a Surge, there is a Windrun. They shouldn't be able to kill each other off, but we'll be able to help out there with ganks. But by the time they're going to do that, I'm not sure if it's going to be in time to help make a difference on the lane, as the laning stage would then be probably already over or about over, as Qojqva still hanging around here in the jungle. 1200 gold up on her right now, as we have still got 3D Max playing very defensively on this bottom lane, especially of course after just losing 2 heroes. I don't really blame them, to be fair. But let's see if they can do it again. That's of course their goal. They will have to lock down the Rubik. That's number 1. And of course last time they were able to go because Rubik already used his telekinesis when they went in there. So if they can catch out their opponents again, then they will do that. But it's all about if. Oh, Shackle, Listers. I'm not sure what that was. That was a stun. Roaming around, Iron Shells, harassment just going off, boots up on one, no boots on the other, but doesn't seem like after Joe Rotten was too worried about that one. 900 gold up on Klings, level 6 also on a Templar Assassin. The difference between these two, I mean, yes, they're farming equally, but the Templar Assassin will be being aggressive a bit more early than the Killings will be. Killings will want his Orchid. Nice Ice Pet. Locks in the Wisp. Telekinesis on the Jakiro though. Get locked inside the tower range again, but that doesn't matter. Here comes the Port. Here comes the Sven. Here comes the Darkseer. Here comes Hayek. And he's gonna drop. Jakiro picking him up. Now Chun being put into an Ice Path. Shell helping out as well. Open wounds in the meantime on Jakiro. Lifestealer trying to eat him up. Noya though getting annoyed by the Ursa Warrior and will have to back up as Qojqva gets arrested by Ace. Melt damage going through. The heal is still there though. Stick charge is being used. There is a bottle charge up on the Templar Assassin. Will be able to land it on a trap. Self-up also. But the Surge is there and Qojqva will be able to stay alive. 2 kills on the side of Qojqva's team. But there is no kills on the side of 3D Max, who were able to lose 2 heroes there. Both the Wisp and the Rubik went down. As you might have noticed, I still haven't worked out how to really say his name. If it's Kun, Chun, Sun. I'm not sure. You're free to help me out in the chat. I will check the chat in 2 minutes. Thank you very much. Surge up, or Lifestealer Salve up, that is. As I noticed that something's wrong with my mouse. Oh, Feather, open wounds. Want to go for the span. Where's that stun? Where's the telekinesis? There is the Tether stun and the telekinesis at the same time. Not ideal. Pimpalicious with the Warcry on should be able to survive at the same time. Who was not able to survive was the Darkseer, and she went down to Hester Joe Rotten's Windrunner there. Was happy with that. Took the advantage in the middle lane, even though having said that, of course, she was the one that was also stuck on that middle lane when the Darkseer went away from there. And Darkseer is the one that's already been involved in kills, already had a kill for himself. So that's the difference right there, as the mouse seems normal once more. Happy times. Happy times indeed. 1200 gold upon the Templar Assassin. Might be going for some face boots next. She can't purchase them if she wants to, and yes, she wants to. And there we go. In the meantime, Sing Sing, he's got his first Oblivion staff ready. He wants to go for a second, of course, next. And we'll be able to do that. Just continue farming, and time will give gold. And of course, last hits as well will help out a lot, actually. Lifestealer in the meantime, the one that's supposed to be doing it for 3D Max. He's not been getting that much just yet. He's on 28 for 14. He is 6th on the list of last hits. He has not killed anything yet. He has not died yet either though, so he still can turn this in their favor. But he's got power threats. He's doing okay. So I'm actually going to switch to net worth, because with all these kills going off right there, this is a bit more important. We see, of course, the Klinks highest up on there. He's been getting the most of the last hits, even more so than the Templar Assassin, who went for an excursion on the bottom lane earlier on, and therefore had to lose some last hits with that. In the meantime, Tri-Lane still hanging around there. You still want to go for this, looking for a target. Ice Path, no, telekinesis first. Open wounds on the Jakiro as well. Ice Path is still gonna latch in on Chun. There goes a stun, vacuum back in, and you're dead. Blister picking up the kill on this Darkseer. 5 kills on the side of Qojqva's team. As we have got the tower gonna get picked off here as well. Power Shot trying to do what he can. They're gonna try to defend this. Here comes the Lifestealer with the Wisp. Shackle does not latch. Ice Path does hit up on the Windrunner. No Power Shot for you. Open wounds up on the Jakiro. Power Shot as well. Surge away though. Super fast Jakiro there. And that's gonna help him get away. Yes, he'll still be slowed slightly now, but that's gonna be okay. And that's just Self helping out. Windrunner still around here. Has to Joe Rudden. Can he make a difference here? Doesn't look like it, and he's going back towards the middle lane. There's still only 1 kill on the side of the Radiant. So we're gonna have the Darkseer with us, the one that died. The 1 kill that has to Joe Rotten go in mid lane. Has to Joe Rotten, who also picked up face boots. Power Shot to go through, just getting up some more creeps. She's doing very nice on the gold graph though. She is 2nd highest right now, together with the, well, you can call it shared first place with the Templar Assassin, because it's so close by, just 1 creep. No. I don't think Chun is pronounced Twun. There's no T in it. That sounds weird. This guy. Twun. Nah. I need confirmation from other people. I need a second opinion before I go say that one, as we have Enchantress Jakiro coming around. It's going to be 3 versus 3 once more. They haven't killed the Lifestealer just yet, so might try to do so. Unless they just want to come here to take the tower. Lifestealer looking for a target. Jumps inside the creep, picks him up. That was Enchantress creeps. She's going back to pick up another one. And Infest wasted. The escape mechanism for Lifestealer wasted. And Enchantress getting slowed now, knowing that she's gonna be in trouble. Smokes up, extra movement speed, but she's gonna run into Hasta Joe Rotten. And here comes Ace, being haste. Oh, Surge, and the haste rune not gonna work out. There's the TP in.
Power.
Can they turn this around? That haste rune. Oh, vacuum doesn't work, doesn't hit. Vacuum only level 2. And Ace got 800 gold, picked himself up a ring of Aquila. As we see Sven in the meantime. I mean, he's not got that much farm. He's not doing bad, but he's doing okay. He's not gonna get. He actually has been in all 5 kills so far. Has not been managing to get the last hit of anything. That is quite insane. As we have Klink's not leaving the top lane yet. He picked up his second Oblivion staff. So as soon as Sing Sing has his Orca complete, we'll see him roaming around the map a bit more, trying to go for kills. And of course, Wisp and Rubik will be targets number 1. The ones that would die fastest as a Templar Assassin. Ace gonna find Qojqva, melt damage 1 hit, and that's gonna be a kill. And now, oh, double damage rune is too much for Sing Sing. Doesn't want to risk that one, and goes away. A quick kill for the Radiant team, and those kind of kills they should have, especially now that the Templar Assassin is level 10. Farming is fine, but you might want to try to get some kills to gain the momentum. Because right now, momentum is inside of Qojqva's team. He's got 12k, well 1700 gold. Wow, did I actually say k earlier? 1700 gold in their favor right now. So that is good experience-wise. Not as much though. Doesn't make that much of a difference as we have Klinks. There's a silent Orchid completed. Ace is gonna run the other way around though, and he will not die from that one. Sing Sing has just demonstrated that he had that. He's going to continue farming for now, and will probably want some more mana before he goes somewhere else, or at least wants to make sure that his tower is safe, which is of course something that's also very important. So he has to stay alive against the Templar Assassin to do that. 1200 gold up on 1400 gold even up on the Templar Assassin who just purchased something. He wants to go for a kill. Purchase Dust. In the meantime, Dust is also up on the Wisp. They really want those kills. They really want that. Him, that is. There's the courier bringing him his Dust. And now he turns around. They know he's here. Dust being popped on both sides, actually. And if they don't get a kill here, that would be a massive waste of gold. That is 170 gold wasted on the side of 3D Max. Communication is key. Although I guess it's better safe than sorry if you want to try to hit someone with the Dust and you're not exactly sure where he is. But that is that's the end of that one. Enchantress gonna find herself an illusion. Picked up some power threads. In the meantime, bottom lane Lifestealer going for an armlet here, of course. Where Wisp is level 4. So no more, no relocates just yet, which is something that of course they're wanting to have. Wisp Lifestealer combination relocates that you can't only relocate 2 people, but you can have 3 if Lifestealer infested someone. Open wounds up on Pimpalicious. Is there gonna be more? Should be more. There is no Tetason, no telekinesis there. There goes the Tetason as well. Nice ice bat, and now they turn around. Lifestealer jumping into Chun, but Chun gonna go drop towards Sing Sing right here. Noya gonna get stunned up. Dual breath going through. No rage available just yet. 1 second until he has it, and there's a rage. Is it gonna be enough? 14 HP should be enough. Wisp might not be so lucky. 1 more hit, and he will drop at the same time. Nice shackle. Ledges in Enchantress and the Jakiro, and both will drop as Klinks finds himself something else. Finds himself the Windrunner, but now has to back off. Dust being popped. Open wounds up on the Darkseer. Lifestealer still hanging around here, but Blister, Ruby dropping. Stickers is helping out, but not going to be helping out enough. And that is 4 heroes down on the side of Qojqva's team. 4 for 0 for 1. They got the Wisp. And the Sven. No, they didn't get the Sven. Sven went down otherwise. They got the Wisp. That's it. That is it, and the Rubik. The Wisp and the Rubik. 2 for 4, not ideal, especially not Since I mean they were ahead, but right now not anymore. Both on experience and gold. Experience even a bit more so, because of course kills that happen later on gives more experience.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So we have a tier 1 tower getting harassed. Would be the second tower going down in the game. First tower went down the top lane in favor of 3D Max. And they're gonna give up on the tower by the looks of it. What? Lynx finds himself a lifestealer. A lifestealer is one of those heroes that you should be having some more troubles trying to pick off, but no. With the Orchid, he's just able to do that. Now he's looking for a next target. Maybe Ace will be that target. There is 3 heroes here in the mid lane. There's one here. Oh, Lynx. He sees him. It's daytime.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
He's just gonna run forward. There's a silence. 1, 2, 3. Bam. Kill. Open wounds up on Stingstein. Trying to run away. Has got an invisibility. Should be able to get away from that one because Lifestealer does not have any items to scout out invisibility. He does have an armlet, so happy times for him. Lynx hanging around. Wants to go for another one. There's a silence. 1, 2, 3. Tower instead. Bam. Tower dead. He can't get the lifestealer and tower is fine too. More gold for him as he's got 1200 gold already. In the meantime, mid lane, nothing happened just yet, even though people were hanging around here constantly still. Vacuum we clear out some of the creeps. Mechanism being built up by the Darkseer by the looks of it, with the Jakiro not having that much just yet, but he's playing as support, so not too much difficulty as Qojqva is using his nature standard to try and heal himself. Ace trying to get away, Impetus hitting, but refraction first. They have to get it off. Now the refraction is off, and here comes the Sven, and there's the stun. No melt for you, because there is a Sentry Ward, and that is gonna be the TA dropping toward the Sven. Pimpalicious picking him off. Oh yeah, trouble. Last hit, right click. Open wounds though. And he's just gonna man fight. This is not smart. He doesn't have an invisibility for another 2 seconds. One more hit needed, but no, he doesn't get it. He's gonna be able to get away. In the meantime, has to Joe Rotten gets a double damage and has got a 4 staff. Ice Path locks in some of the creeps. Looks like we have 3D Max wanting to push, wanting to take down a tower. Take down a tower again, we should say, because they already got one. They got 1 tower in favor. Tower will drop now. 1 tower in favor. That is towers were even before. And they will not go in on it. They'll try to get another tower in return, and they do. So towers even once again. With 2 tier 1 towers still standing, 1 tier 1 tower still standing on either team, so 2 standing on the map. That is. And Clinks in the meantime back towards farming. Picked himself up a broadsword. Gonna go for a Chrysalis and Daedalus afterwards, making sure that he can get some of those crits that he wants to have. May I just remind you, if you have spoilers in the chat, you will be banned, no questions asked, so please don't do that. And if you're wondering, spoilers? Spoilers? What? Can there be spoilers? Yes, there can. Sing Sing is actually streaming his own match right now as well, and he does not have delay, and that's at his own risk as a caster, however. He has to have to play by the rules, and have to have 2 minutes delay. So that is that. Take a look at the items. Templar Assassin has got herself a Blink Dagger, 1800 gold up on her. Curious to see if she's gonna go for BKB first, or rather for a Desolator still. But we'll find out sooner or later. She's picking up something. She's got 1800 gold. She's got enough gold for one of the Minthro Hammers if she wants to. In both items, it's actually Minthro Hammer, so you know, could just pick that up regardless, even if she doesn't know yet what she wants. BKB is going to be built up by the Enchantress, or maybe it's going to be the start of an Aghanim's, even. And we're going to have then more potent impetuses. Impety? Maybe. Meantime, Ice Path doesn't hit on anything. There is, of course, Wisp still dropping here. The open moves up on things and Qojqva going through. He has to move away. Visibility being used. And there is a Life Stealer jumping out of his infested target. Gets a stun on his face. So Pimpalicious wants to bash him. Shackle does not latch. And Pimpalicious gets the kill. Noya does being used. They want Sing Sing. He is going to be dropping there. Ace picking him up. And now Nutty going to get picked up as well. As Joe Rotten gets that one. And now Pimpalicious on the run. Can he get away from that one? Shackle will latch. Right click to go. Power shot as well. Should be the end of this one. He's gonna try to TP out, won't be able to do so. Focus fire being used for that one. Double kill for Joe Rotten. 2 for 3. Picking up the Life Stealer is a pretty big deal though, but I'm not sure if that was worth losing 2 carries and his support for. And in case you're wondering, this is the finals of the Thor Open Qualifiers number 8. And this is the last chance people get to still go to Stockholm next week. Well, they can go to Stockholm anyway next week. Oh, hello, Wisp.
Come get healed.
Trap will hit. Blink it. Chantress trying to heal herself up. Have to stay alive for 7 more seconds. I don't think she's going to be able to make it. And Windrunner actually come in to snipe out the last hit. Ice Path was too late. And now Windrunner left alone. Gonna be finding Blister, but the Windrock away will be making sure that Blister is not following anymore. But yeah, you can go to Stockholm anyway. You just get an invite to the tournament that's there, to the Thor Open, of course. And this is game number 2 or 3. We're not sure because the teams are not sure because the teams are a bit of an argument about that. But oh, with again 3 shot. That's what he can do every single time. It's just free gold laying on the floor. And he can just pick it off until, of course, Wisp picks up Force Staff, Ghost Scepter. BKB, you name it, trying to stay alive, a heart. It all works. TP in from the Windrunner towards the mid lane. Power shot will go through. Mechanism up on the Darkseer right now. Shackle doesn't latch on a hero. Sven only 30 more gold for BKB. Actually gets surged forward. Vacuum doesn't hit anything. He's looking for a target, but Sting is also not finding a target anymore as the rest was able to back off. Windrunner actually taking some damage still from the Orchid, but that is about it. Windrunner now also has a Gem of True Sight, so that will be a big issue in next fight for Sing Sing on his Klings, or Bone Fletcher, as people like to call him.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's bottom
sorry, I was silent for a long time there. Still, I'm wondering what the Templaress is going to buy with her 4,400 gold. She could buy a BKB now off the bat. She could also buy a Desolator off the bat, but so far not purchasing anything just yet. So interesting to see that as now she purchased something. Let's see. Desolator, it is. So that's gonna be her item of choice. They're still gonna get stunned, still gonna get an Ice Path. Vacuum back in unless you're rotten. They can't get her though. Surge doesn't do anything either. Haste rune up on the Darkseer activated. Shackle latches on 2 heroes. It might be one to go in for 3D max. Ice Path though. Noya gonna eat Sing Sing up already, but there he jumps into the creep, jumps back out again. He's gonna be able to stay alive. No stun to follow it up on. And that will be the end of that engagement. 5 heroes together versus 4 heroes.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Is a delay on my stream, Raven? Vacuum, Ice Path, Noya has to be careful. He's out of mana. He's gonna get a stun here on Chun though. 4 staff forward, able to help him stay alive. Darkseer will be put up, and here comes the Bone Fletcher again. Not able to do that much damage though. Ace is gonna be locked inside an Ice Path, but not able to do anything anymore, and no kills happened in the mid lane.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And for the people asking, yes, 3D Max in theory could stream snipe, but that is something that professional teams in general don't do. And if it does happen, it's the responsibility of the teams. I mean, they're free to stream their matches, basically, what the admins have said. And it's their own risk. If they want to stream without delay, then that is fine. They have that trust, which I think is justified. 3D Max is overall a very decent team, and I don't think they're gonna even try to do anything like that. So that is that is out of the question, I believe. Crystal is now up on the Klings, which we have of course seen being built up there. Has a Joe Rotten, has a Ghost Scepter, has got 1,600 gold. He's gonna find a power shot for the Ancient Grief. Oh, interesting. 1700 gold already up on the Desolator. Sorry, up on the Templar Assassin even. He doesn't have anything still, of course, and we have not got anything else on Enchantress either. Not saying if it's gonna go for BKB or for an Aghanims, as we have Klink's actually getting picked off there. Not able to stay alive. Templar Assassin getting the last hit for that one. And Klink's just out in the open and running into Windrunner, I would assume. And he should know that there's a Gem of True Sight up on their opponent. Wisp TPing in, gonna try to find Blister, but Blister TPing out to safety. And there's a relocate being wasted. Pimpalicious finishing up his BKB, he's got 1400 gold already. And Roshan's still up. Both teams could take down Roshan right now, but both teams don't really want to risk it. And if we look at map control, by the way, we have got the Dire side, who has got wards there, Roshan Pit there as well, and there was just another ward up, but it just disappeared, I guess. But no wards up for the Radiant side is basically my point. And the Radiant side fighting blind, but then again, even if you have wards up, you get like a false sense of security because Klinks could be everywhere, anywhere even, not everywhere. That's not possible physically. Even physically inside the game is not possible. Looks like Roshan is going to be the target right now. There is of course a sonic trap here, so they will see it going off, or they will see it being used rather, or being well, see them going in, especially since they're just standing around here. Oh, there's the gem doing its work with Hayek up on the high ground, getting that vision. And now there's wards up here as well as up on the high ground here. So making sure they have good Roshan control. Sentry were being placed as well next to the Roche pit, but again, Windrunner's Gem of True Sight will make an end to that. To those. Another ward being placed just for this Roshan. It's all worth it. Just spent 200 gold or 150 gold for those wards just for the Roshan, and even if it gets denied afterwards by the Gem of True Sight, will still be worth it. Roshan already down to half HP, and only now does the Radiant realize something's going on. They're outnumbered though. Stun latching. Windrunner, some damage there. Blinking. Oh, Qojqva already dead before the fight starts. Ice Path doesn't hit on anything. Roshan still goes down. Khalix picks up the Aegis, and we do have the Templar Assassin picking up the Jakiro still as Wisp tries to get away from this one. Open wounds landing on the Sven, but he is surged. He lands a stun still. Is he gonna get it? Yes, he is. Actually, Khalix getting the last hit on that one. Can he get more? Telekinesis up onto the high ground. Doesn't hit. Triple kill for the TA as he picks up the Darkseer on the side, and now nice shackle. Stun latches on 2, and that's gonna be the Aegis being popped, and that is a team wipe for the Dire side. And then Sing Sing is gonna be trying to get away, but won't be able to do so. It's so squishy if he's visible. And that's gonna be the end of that fight. Windrunner able to stay alive, having the gem in True Side. Well, what? Having the gem in safety. English. Hard, I know. But yeah, good fight coming up from 3D Max for sure. At least the Roshan still goes to the Dire side, making sure that they don't give that one away to 3D Max. Enchantress is gonna head away from that one again, should be fine. Her creeps drop though. Look at this Templar Assassin, so rich. Only died once so far, has got 1 for 6. Has been in 14 out of the 17 kill. Only 3 kills he has not been involved in, so that's a lot of gold going his way. And he might have even been close to the other kills and got the gold for those as well. So yeah, nice job for him, and he purchased something, and it's gonna be the BKB by the looks of it, depending on what's getting dropped off. But that's actually, yeah, that's gonna be the BKB. It's going towards the way of Ace, even though the courier gets sent back with the BKB because there was no inventory space. Wisp TPing here, open wounds, Jakiro, is he gonna be able to stay alive? Stun ledges on the TA. Pimpalicious trying to get away with the BKB on, the Jakiro already drops. Qojqva trying to get away, heals himself. Gonna be getting shackled just to slow him down slightly, and there's Wisp gone again. He should have left the Lifestealer alone, but he wanted to take him with him, as also, of course, Blister is going to be able to get away from that one as well. So only the Jakiro dropping from that encounter there, as Kalink's trying to look for targets. I mean, he can't find any good targets anymore. He's picked up Kalink's for a lot of times already. Sorry, he picked up the Wisp a lot of times. But right now, with the Windrunner having a gem, it's going to be very hard to continue to do that, because Wisp won't be by himself, as I say that. Wisp won't be by himself all that much, that's what I wanted to say. That's what I wanted to say. Now he has to be careful though. Trying to get away. Windrunner trying to, of course, cut him off with that gem, but it's nice juking from Sing Sing, and he walks the other way. He's just gonna continue farming. We've got a smoke up in the meantime for the Dire team. Oh, ace. Oh, ace. I just said you only died once. Now you died twice. Blister picking up the kill. That was a good use of a smoke. One of the better targets you can find together with the Lifestealer. Of course, Lifestealer who picked up a Hyperstone. Secretly hoping it's going to go for a Mjolnir, but we'll see if it's going to be Mjolnir or an Assault Grass.
Radiant's top tower is
both would be decent, and I guess it's going to be an Assault Grass actually, because we already saw the rest
structures are
there.
Fortified.
Yeah, shame. Duty Tower going to get a rest. Fortification going off. Power shot to try to slow them down slightly, but the tower still dropped. Fleet's picking up the gold for that one. 2,800 gold in his inventory right now. After having a very great start, his farm has been slowed down a lot. He is still highest up on net worth though, but that's going to be it. I'm actually going to put up the KDA. Why did I say R? I don't know. KDA rankings up, because I got asked by the chat for that one earlier. Not for this game, for other games, if I should do it more. So hereby it is. Oh, they go for someone. They find the Clinks. Clinks though with a haste rune, gonna be able to get away from that one, and they don't find him. They can't find him. This is, by the way, late a next bomb, because he's in there. And they won't find anybody. Uh-oh. They will. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They might still find him anyway. Nope. Nope. Not fast enough. Reaction time. Not there. Even though, of course, we don't know exactly how the vision was, as it is nighttime. But still. Pause from the Rubik. Second asked. Needs a break. It's too stressful. Mechanism recipe up on the Rubik. Interesting to see. He doesn't have the rest just yet, but maybe it's on the courier. Is it the right courier? No, he doesn't have it yet. Just a recipe he has. Interesting. So you have a Templar Assassin. Picked up a Chrysalis, so that's also a crit for her. Enchantress indeed going for an Agonist, but it's going very slow though. Actually, by the way, Windrunner Joe Rotten hasn't died yet a single time. Interesting to see that. He's been in 11 out of the 18 kills. Going for a sheep stick by the looks of it. Already picked up her ultimate orb. So you have the experience graph was in favor of 3D Max, but that was only after the Roshan kill. After that, it was Klinks that was able to pick up a couple of targets already, so that is going to be going the way of the Dire side once more. And of course, I mean, yes, they've got their own kills. They killed the Jakiro earlier, but they used a lot of heroes for that, and they've been walking around with a lot of heroes getting nothing, as we just saw with the relocate as well. And that's all costing experience and gold as they smoke up. And we see the path that they want to take. They're going to run right past this, no, not anymore, the Klinks. They're going to run right through this Sentry Ward though. And they destroy it. And actually Lifestealer doing that ruins the smoke. So they now realize where everybody is. Exclamation marks. Because he walked past that Sentry Ward. They know where he is also. They don't see these though. This is a trap. There is a stun, and that is Ice Path, and that is Noya already dead. Joe Rotten the first time he goes down, drops as well. Now Rubik drops to the Klinks, and it will be Ace trying to get away. Has his BKB on, will be left alone. They will be trying to get the Wisp, and actually got the Wisp. Enchantress Impetus actually got the Wisp on the long range. Triple kill. Nice trap being set up by Qojqva's team. Coming from the side. The Radiant team thought they had a quick kill on the Klinks. They saw him going into their jungle. They didn't see the rest though. Smoke gang successful for one team, unsuccessful for the other. And they will be able to take a tier 2 tower as a reward for that as well. Maybe even destroy some iron branches if they want.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And that is gonna be the tower dropping indeed. Killing, sticking up the tower gold for that one. He is got his deadless complete right now with the courier coming to bring in that one. And they will need to TP towards the mid tower though, because it is being pushed in there.
Attack.
Ace, courtesy of Ace. Because it was Hesijo Rotten that still died. It looks like it was the Templar assassin that was able to pick off the gem of the true sight. The gem of true sight is now back up on Hesijo Rotten. And the goal gets called out again. Exclamation mark on the Sven. Templar assassin, can she solo kill him? There goes the Wisp. She doesn't have to solo kill him. Meld damage. There's a BKB activated. He has to run. He is running. 4 step forward. 1 more hit needed. He's trying to juke it in the jungle. Yes, he is successful also. And that is going to be an unsuccessful gank. As what was a successful gank was, well, I'm not sure if it was a gank, but the Lifestealer lost to the Clinks in a man fight. And that's going to be at least 1 kill going the way of the Dire team this time, as we still have the Jakiro being picked up. Templar Assassin doing the work. Wants to go for Qojqva. Can do it. Trap still lands as well. Blister, of course, able to help out Surge, helping out Qojqva stay alive. And now Templar Assassin will back off. So 1 for 1. Well, the Lifestealer going for Jakiro. It is then, of course, the Dire side that is in favor with having the Lifestealer being picked up rather than the other one, rather than Jakiro. As we have the Rubik, he's building towards a mechanism still. Like we saw, he has the recipe. He already has a buckler also, so he's getting there slowly but steadily. Enchantress should have enough gold now for her Aghanim Scepter, so we'll be using that one soon. We'll be having even more impetus damage. And for the people, indeed, it is again the time for IPL 5, so that means, I think anyway, that means that chat is overloaded and is slower, and actually last night it had a tendency to drop, so just saying that when you have some troubles getting into the chat, as I also don't see all the chat anymore, unfortunately. So if there's something wrong with my stream, I probably won't see it, although I guess that's good. It's a bit comforting. So we have got the Aghanims indeed purchased by the Enchantress. Let's see if we can find some new items also. We have got the Sven, Mask of Madness complete, 1300 gold up on him. Deadless, we already saw that one. Curious to see what it's going to be next, but it's probably going to be an MKB to try and deal with that Windrunner. Because, I mean, like we already saw, Windrunner hasn't died that much just yet, and she will die more if they can actually hit her while Windrunner. And now, Sing has to back off, because there's a gem of true sight, but the Shackle didn't light, so he'll be fine. And the Hesijo Rotten still not finished with his sheepstick, and he's been building that for a while, a long while. And then we also see that the Windrunner, even though having not died yet, her gold is not that impressive. Shackle doesn't latch. Power shot going through. GA blinking forward, 4 step forward. They want to get him. Won't be able to though. Everywhere he goes, they're right behind him. And he thinks, screw that, go back towards the his own jungle. I don't blame him. Roshan's gonna be up again in a minute, or half a minute even. But they need to TP towards the top lane soon. They need to defend. And that's gonna be Lifestealer's jobs. And we've got three heroes here. Maybe trying to go for a gank mid. They see Ace there. The Ace is gonna be supported. Windrunner around there as well. Here comes the Sven. They have vision. Radiant team can see him. There they go. And they did there, they no go. This is the next one right here. Blink in, infest. Up the high ground. There's no wards up before the Radiant side this time. Just gonna go for this. Roshan is up. This is the Roshan fight. Power shot just for some vision. No who's there. Klink's still farming because he can.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Well, it's like chess. Look at the awesome minimap drawing.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
This is all 5 heroes from both teams just doing nothing while this is going on, by the way. Apart from Sing Sing, who was actually able to find some farm in the meantime. Who now got a BKB complete. And the Radiant team now know where they can find their opponents. Should know. Smoke up though. Smoke up. Ice Path sees that the Roshan's still not gone for. Nice. Blades. Oh. Oh. They switch positions. And the Radiant team does not know this. And they're gonna come in from the side. Here they go. Who are we missing? Jakiro way far behind, but they are coming. And they're gonna go for the Wisp first. 1 hit, 2 hit. That is Hayek already going down. BKBs everywhere. Macropire, Ice Path. Noya drops as well. Triple kill for Sing Sing on his Kalinks right now. And Joe Rotten has to run away. TP's out of that one. And they will have to give up Roshan for that. No. Or they have to give up the barracks. They're not going for Roshan at all. They're going for the tier 2. Maybe even for the tier 3, as the gold grab is still very even. Nice shackle. Can they go for more than a tier 2? This is still the backdoor protection up, and the fortification goes off also. Creeps are still on the way, so they're not getting anything in return for that, as we do have Sven taking a lot of damage also from the armlet. Shackle, latches, power shots going through. Vacuum doesn't reach, but they're not getting anything in return, not even a Roshan. They should have gone for Roshan, I believe. Might still be able to do something though. Power shot. Just harassment. Trying to find that Enchantress. Windrunner looking for a shackle. Not going to be able to get it though. And now it's still going to be Roshan, but now everybody's up apart from the TA. They're still having to do 20 seconds without a TA. So maybe they don't want to go in without them. Could be the case. Impetus, Windrunner. Cannot get a shackle. Dual breath going through. Vacuum back in also. Stun still landing on the Enchantress though, because the Stormbolt got stolen. Nice Ice Path. And that is gonna be silence up on Essinger Rotten, but the Ghost Scepter keeps him up. Rubik also uses the Ghost Scepter, but won't be so lucky and will be dropping there, even if he had the vacuum there to try and help out. And this will be Wisp. Hello.
I left my husband.
He took Essinger Rotten to base. That was what he was doing, in case you were wondering. Or was it Essinger Rotten? I think it was. And now the tower might go down. Templar Assassin though, sitting right here. Melt damage going through. Enchantress healing herself up. Should be able to stay alive for now, as they now know that she is there, but they don't care all that much. Shackle, latches, Enchantress, melt damage. Bam! Qojqva down. And that was Enchantress' dominating streak, by the way. More gold for Ace on the Templar Assassin. Shackle, latches, them together. Blister and Nutty, open wounds on Nutty. Nutty not able to do anything anymore. And now Blister surges himself away, blink away from the TA, trying to find Pimpalicious. But Pimpalicious just lands a stun, gonna try to run away, but no, they open up. Killings gonna be the target, pops his BKB, a Lifestealer jumps himself into a target. Can he find one? No, he cannot. He still has the Aegis, of course, but he doesn't have any teammates to help him out. And this should be the end of him. Incendiary being placed there as well. Telekinesis, power shots, everything is going to be needed, and that's going to be it. Lifestealer picks up the kill. Noya doing that. Now 4 heroes down on the side of Qojqva. And let's see if 3D Max is able to get something in return for that team fight. Should be able to. They have got the creep wave, and they should be able to take down the tier 3 tower. Buyback from the Clinks. Buyback from the Sven. They needed to, and this is all 3D Max wanted then. Blink away from the TA. Should be enough. 1900 gold up on the Kling still. Level 22 up on him. Oh dear.
Regeneration.
What is Ace gonna do? What is Rubik gonna do? Okay. That was interesting. Not. Anyway, look at net worth. Something has changed. As you can see, the Templar Assassin is actually highest up on there. She is 2k now higher than the Faceless Void. Faceless Void. What am I saying? Oh, Wisp coming in. Telekinesis. Sven. Fadebolt drops down. He has got his BKB. He has to pop it. Is he fast enough though with his God's Strength? With his work by 6 seconds, he has to stay alive. Oh, lands a stun. And he is going to be able to stay alive, but he leaves their Lifestealer here. TP out. Can they do anything against that? They have a telekinesis, but they don't have the vision, and that's going to be it. And that's going to be him getting out of there. In the meantime, though, Templar Assassin, not so lucky, goes down towards Enchantress. Now the rest being chased down. Sing Sing on his heels, on their heels, that is, looking for a target. Gonna try to find Rubik. Rubik, who's going to TP out, will be able to do so. Now it's going to be Lifestealer getting silenced up. Getting 4 staff forward to try and help him stay alive. Enchantress, who has a slow, who wants to, and that is an infest upon the Windrunner, so he will be able to get himself into safety that way. So that is that nice pickup on the Templar Assassin, because I just said she was highest up on net worth, and that was of course after the Kling's bought back. That was the gold that he lost right there, and he's going for an MKB now finally. As the next item, not saving anything for buyback, or at least assuming that the next time his buyback is up again, he will have it again. As he now noticed that there is a Rubik around there, might try to pick him off there. Enchantress also around, but there's also a Shackle that's gonna latch because there is a gem-sided Windrunner around there. Qojqva coming in, silence up, and as Joe Rotten can't run into the ice pit. Where's he gonna go? 4 staff and forward, still alive.
Thank you.
Shadow Walk still up on the Rubik. Power shot going through. Here comes the Klings again as well. Chen in the meantime picked up a Hyperstone, probably gonna go for an Assault Cuirass.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And there's gonna be tier 3 tower gonna get harassed. Fortification already off, nice Shackle. There's open wounds. Ice Pet though, rages on, Macro Power, he has to get out before it runs out, and that's gonna be held to Joe Rotten going down. Gem of Cruiser drops on the floor, nobody cares, so they want to go for the barracks, and they get the barracks as well, as a gem gets picked off by the Lifestealer, and that's gonna be another set of barracks, or set of barracks gone. The ranged racks drops as well. Successful assault for the Dire team. And it's gonna be them trying to find the Roshan maybe again. No, it's still half an hour away. Half an hour, 5 minutes away, even rather. Don't have the ages anymore though. We do have a Shiva's Guard up on the Dark Sphere, who will now also pick up the Haste Rune. He also has a pipe and the mech, so has all of it. 3200 gold up on the Sven. Gonna continue farming. And they can now take it a bit more easy. They have got the advantage of that one lane. And I'm not sure why Rubik still keeps this around. Oh, he stole it again. He really likes it then, I guess. Even though knowing that there's no Gem of True Set anymore. Basher up on a Lifestealer. So that's gonna be no more BKBs, and or at least not having that much of an effect, because that of course the bashes go through the BKB. Especially if he mix it into an Abyssal Blade, which he probably will.
Has been killed.
Whoa, that was a Dire's Courier. That was also, I think, this guy right here. Yeah, the Rubik. His Ghost Walk definitely paying off. Curious to see if it actually had something on it. It might have been the Sven that had something on it, bringing it to him. Sentry Ward up on the high ground. They don't find him though. Rubik still continuing his exploring. Enchantress creeps. He doesn't really care about that. Lifestealer sitting inside. Templar Assassin again. We're gonna have one more look at the experience graph. This is the last time, because as you might know, the the Templar assist is level 25, so he's not getting any experience anymore, and we will have more people having that, so it's gonna be that, and we'll see it in favor now of Team Qojqva, but it will be dropping towards the 0 line at some point. And for the people asking, this is the finals for the Thor Open Qualifier number 8, the last Thor Open Qualifier. The winner of this match will get an invite to the offline finals, offline LAN finals of the Thor Open next weekend in Stockholm. So that is what these two teams are fighting for. And there is the first prize in the Thor Open, by the way, is 100 SEK. So that's the same prize money as the DreamHack Winter. A Life Stealer gets locked inside. An Ice Path gets silenced up, goes down before the fight even starts, or at least the fight starts with him going down. Let's put it that way. Has the Joe button, trying to stay alive. Impetus still does some damage. Telekinesis will drop Pimpalicious back. Some arrows still fly, but doesn't do anything anymore. BKB already activated on the clinks. Buyback on the Life Stealer. Are they gonna try and fight, and if so, where? Because we don't see Team Qojqva going for something as in particular. Oh, Pimpalicious pops his BKB, turns around, bashes everywhere. Noya jumps inside Ace, trying to stay alive, opens up again on Ting Ting, and he goes down. Sunlight is on 2, but they cannot go in on it. Ace looking for a melt damage up on Pimpalicious, doesn't find it anymore, and now we'll be trying to kill off something else, and it's gonna be Jakiro that he actually threw out one hit on, and he almost died. He's gonna be dying still though. Qojqva gonna be next, pops his Ghost Step, able to stay alive for now. Ice Path still hits though from the Rubik, and that's gonna be Qojqva dropping as well, as it's now 3, 2, 2. Triple kill from Ace. And it's 3 to 2, including the Life Stealer dying, buying back and dying again. So that's excluding, so it's 3 for 3 in fact, in a way. Oh, and they're gonna go top. Pimpalicious trying to stay alive. Trap is there. Can he land a stun? There's the melt. Needs to land a stun. Can't do it. Armlet toggling. Armlet toggling. Is he gonna be no.
You never could.
And Ace got left alive, left alone. And there's the courier. He was actually empty, so that's that. Crazy courier. And Ace will be able to pick up the tier 2 tower. Last one standing on the map. And this game is still very even. Oh, he finds himself a target, finds himself Blister, Darkseer Wall, Vacuum doesn't reach anymore, but Ace pops his BKB. Can he stay alive? Melt damage, spill damage does a lot of damage actually, but Blister doesn't seem to care. He's got a pipe, he's got a mech, he is doing fine. Ace blinks away, is going to be able to be safe again. Tower still goes down, of course. But with 2 Siege creeps, this creep wave should be pushing towards the Radiant side soon enough. A new Gem of Truth set purchased by the Rubik. And Windrunner has it again this time. As of course Life Stealer was the one that had the gem earlier. But those were destroyed by the looks of it. And it's indeed Windrunner with the only one with the gem. Qojqva, gotta check if Roshan is there, which it was, as you can see. So we'll see if they are going to go for that. We'll of course have a fight over that. We will see everybody of the Radiant team going there as well. They are on their way already. Windrunner ready to scout out ahead. Destroy a ward. Destroy a ward? Yeah. That's that. And they're going to go for Roshan with a Nike Bomb, of course, up on Ace even. Nike Bomb on Ace. May I just point out that the players up on the Dire side are also professional players, every single one of them. This is one of them is even Small Gullik, which of course you would know her name. It's in a Swedish team. Pimpalicious should know that as well. Played for We as Asian for a short period of time, I believe. Qojqva has been playing a lot of teams as well. So, someone in the chat saying that it's unfair for people taking a professional stand in. They're all professional players. 4-star Vince Man still picks up the ages though. Vacuum back in, and Hessinger Rutten is the first to go down. There's the second. It is a massacre. The only one left alive is Gun or Chun or Chun. He will be locked inside an Ice Pet though. I will drop double kill for Pimpalicious, and that's a team wipe on the side of 3D Max. And now with the Aegis, and they're gonna go straight mid. See if they can do something against these tier 4 towers. Because that's what they want to go for according to the exclamation marks on the map. In the meantime, Ace already disconnected from the game. That's not good. Might have a pause. The GG gets called, actually. They're just gonna go for the GG, and they get it. Which means that we have seen 2 matches going the way of Team Qojqva, and we will be seeing them back at the Thor Open next weekend. And in case you're wondering where can I watch the Thor Open and which other teams are there, well, the other teams that are there are, let's see if I can do it by heart actually. We as Asian, Root Gaming, Fnatic, Meet Your Makers. Crap. I knew it. Virtus Pro, No Tidehunter, and this team. There. We have it. And that is gonna be next week. Oh, 8th and 9th, the 8th and the 9th of December. So next weekend. And the production is covered by the Good Studio. So that's gonna be that. Anyway, thank you for watching. My name is Sheever. I'm a Ghost of Gamers caster. If you want to support me, please subscribe to my YouTube. And yeah. Thank you for watching.